Hey, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are going to do the Ladybug Kit today. I do not know how many are left on the website. Um, I've been busy this morning, y'all. I've been busy. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Grab you some coffee, grab you some water, whatever you're drinking. Hello. So we're going to do this gorgeous, adorable Ladybug kit. This is the metal sign that comes in your kit. So you get the 8-inch Ladybug Senna. You get the Unique in the Creek Large Flower Board. You get all the zip ties. You get the roll of red wide stripe, horizontal wide stripe, and then you get a roll of the black horizontal wide stripe. I've already made all these petals because I forgot what I was doing. So I have extra red. They're all the same petals. So I have extra red to show y'all a few times what we're doing. So you can get this kit on monkeyscreations.com. I also have the new 8-inch Sennas listed. We have this cute yellow and green lime Senna. We've got the poppy. We've got the patriotic. More patriotic. And this cute black with all those colorful flowers and the birds. So all of those are available on my website now. I haven't loaded the 6-inch yet. Hopefully I'll get to that today, but the 8-inch are loaded. Okay. So y'all can go grab them on my website. Let me hold this up. Now, what I did do, because I've got my layout written directly on my board, TikTok, I will hold it up for y'all so you can screenshot it. So if you want to screenshot it, do it now. Facebook, there's your screenshot. Hey. What I've also done is I've taken a picture of this. When you get your kit on my website, I also have a photo of this layout on my website on this kit. So you can download the layout from my website as well when you purchase the kit. Okay. So you can screenshot it here. You can load it down from my website. So we are going to need 32 black and 33 red. So let me bring you down so that we can get started. We are doing the lolly petal, y'all. I know a lot of people do not like that petal, but I promise you it is super easy once you get it down. Okay, you're welcome. So let's get that out of my way. And I have squared these, y'all. So the red was 10.5 inches. So I have squared it at 10.5 inches. Let me grab my bands. Okay, so all we're going to do is take this petal curved side up, diamond shape, hey, and then we're going to bring that top tip to the bottom tip and turn it sideways. Okay, so I'm just lining up these edges as best you can. Doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm going to hold this tip at the line. Just pick a line, y'all. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to take my left hand and we're going to stretch it. See how that stretches? Okay, so I'm going to hold it at a line. We're going to pull it out, stretch it, and then I'm going to pinch this middle right here at the 3-inch mark. Okay, so I just put a nice pinch right there in the middle. Now all we're going to do is bring in our sides to the middle and our sides to the middle. So scrunch and scrunch. So that's what we have. Now, all we're going to do is take this edge, put it up to the ceiling, just like that. See, just brought it up to the ceiling. And then we're going to bring this tip to this tip on the side. Okay. So up to the ceiling and just scrunch it, y'all. See how I just smushed it right up, and we're just kind of lining up those tips. Now we're going to do the same thing to this side. This edge is going up to the ceiling, just like that, and just smushing it in. So we have all three of these lined up, and then we're going to pick it up and we're going to band it. Okay. And then I just roll this up until you just hit a little bit of resistance, and that will ensure that all your petals are pretty much the same size. Now you can see it's kind of funky, right? It's kind of funky. This is what we want, and this is what we have. But all you have to do is then take it and just start playing with it, opening that up, playing with the mesh, and now we have a nice circular lolly petal. Oh, thanks. Okay. So it doesn't matter what it looks like when you're making the petal. Just play with it, mold it, and get it in the shape. Okay. And then all we're going to do is I kind of put my thumb right here, and then we're going to cut that excess off. That way we don't have all this excess mesh to play with. Okay. So I'm going to do it one more time right now. She writes all that out so she can know exactly what I did. Okay, so we're going to make one more, and then we'll make two more once I get going. Okay, so it's squared, diamond shape, curl side up, bring that top tip to the bottom tip, turn it sideways, just kind of lining up our edges. We're going to put this tip at a line, and I'm just putting my finger there, and we're going to stretch it to the 3-inch. So I have a 3-inch tail. And then I just bring in our edges. So we have, what's this animal? I can see it in my head. What's it called? I don't know. I can't think. So now we're going to take this edge, put it up to the ceiling, and just bring it in. Just smush it, y'all. Okay. And we're lining up our edges. No, not a stingray. Is it a stingray? Like an octopus. A jellyfish. There it is, a jellyfish. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing to this edge. Put it up to the ceiling. Scrunch that in. So we've got all three tips lined up. Pick it up and band it. Just roll it up till you hit some resistance. Okay, and then go in and mold your petal just like that. And then we'll just cut off this excess. Just like that. Easy peasy. No, this sign is not from a Beth. All right. So we've got our layout written. So we need 32 black and 33 red. I feel like I miscounted somewhere, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So all of the X's are the black pieces. So I'm kind of mimicking this part up here. Okay, so all this is going to be black, and then we're going to have red and black throughout. So the black that I have kind of throughout are going to kind of mimic these dots in the sign. Okay, so I'm just going to start here where our black starts at the top. Now remember, if you get this kit, go under the pictures on my kit, and I put a picture of this layout on the kit. Okay, so you will have your template per se. Okay, so my first black one. Just start putting it in and recording your voice. Oh, Lord. Now, you can run them all the way across because we are also doing the shared holes. For teaching, it's easier for me to teach y'all, especially on a kit, to do them the regular set of holes and then come back in and add the shared set. Okay. Sometimes it's just easier to use your fingers. And then once they're on there, you can always open them up and play with them a little bit more. Good morning, good morning. Hey, hey. Here's your new petal, Angie. All right, so that's the last black one. Let's go ahead and clip those, get them out of my way. Okay, now here's the thing. When we go back and add these, we can kind of set these on top. So more of a 3D effect, or you can go in and kind of put them side by side. So that will actually elongate this petal because we're smushing them. Okay. So it's going to be up to you how you want to do that next part. But we're going to keep going. So I've got a red. And then we'll go back in and fill in those shared spaces. Yeah, Unique in the Creek stopped doing the butterfly templates, or stopped doing all the templates because people were doing things with them they shouldn't be doing. So, okay, so now we're kind of replicating those black dots throughout the sign. Red, black, and that's the great thing about these boards is you can literally write on your board so you know exactly where you're putting everything. Cheryl, this is a Unique in the Creek board you can get from uniqueinthecreek.com. Going back to a red. Did you have the holes checked out? I'm not sure what you're asking, Mary. Do I have a favorite petal? I really do not have a favorite petal. I mean, obviously the easiest is the sunflower petal. All these others do take a little more time, and especially if it's your first time, the sunflower is always going to be the easiest one. But I really don't have a favorite petal. Oh, Bugs in the Exterminator came today. Going with the red. And he is 99.9% sure they are cicada holes. So, for the environment and for all the bug lovers and all the things, we have decided to leave them alone. But y'all will hear from me when they start attacking me and getting my hair and doing all the things. And then I told him, I said, if they're not, you better believe I'm going to get your number and put it on speed dial. So we have left them alone to let them do what they will do and then go away. I'll show the petal again, Kim. I know it's going to be noisy. I know it. But, you know, I guess it's not always just about me. Okay, and then we're going to go red. Yeah, I've got 2 more to fold, so. All right. Cut these off. This is a zip tie gun, so it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. I don't really mind their noises. It's when they attack me. And they, look, they don't really do that, but they fly in my hair and scare the bejeebies out of me. And I'm doing the heebie-jeebie dance. But all right, so we have this part done. Now I'm trying to think if we really need to do the in-betweens. So let me think here. You actually really don't. But because I've already got it all cut, I am going to do it. So we're just going to go right in between and fill these in. Good morning. Good morning. This is horizontal wide stripe. This is what you get in the kit. That's available on my website. So if you want to save some mesh when you get this kit, you do not have to really do the shared holes, but I've already got all of it cut and prepped. So if you want to save this, the extra mesh for another project, you can. But I'm going to do it as I've got it laid out. Yeah, I'll show the fold here in just a minute. I just want them to stay away. Exactly, Joanne. Like they're horde, like them June bugs. Like they ain't got no sense. You've never heard of cicadas? Yeah, well, in this part, I'm in Middle Tennessee, so we're getting the 7-year cicadas. But I guess we're not going to get too much of the 13-year, but some of y'all are going to get both. So have fun with that. I'll be thinking about y'all. All right, so we've got our shared in. We can go ahead. You can leave them open. You can close them, whatever you want to do. Because we've cut the tails down, I'm going to go ahead and close them. And then we will finish. Yeah, they're like oversized. Yeah, I know, June bugs. I get on my nerves too. They're like oversized crickets, but more noisy. And crickets usually don't jump on you, but these are supposed to come out like in all their glory. So millions of cicadas will be here soon. Generally, I guess the first part of May. But the June bugs are there already. Is this a flat? It's a flat form, but the wreath will not be flat. I promise you. So I just actually seen my first June bug here, and thank goodness Massachusetts had already taken care of it. It's not on her website. What's not on my website? Tina, they'll only be around a couple weeks, so not bad at all. All right, so we're going to continue. Now, like I said, I'm just going to lay these on top so it gives us more of a 3D effect. If you want, you can squeeze them in between, but just know that it will take your petal from a circle to an oval type. Okay. They pelted the car, made awful. Ooh. They don't really jump on you, but they fly. I say jump just because, look, I don't like bugs, but they don't really jump on you. They just don't know what they're doing. All right, I'm going to show you that petal one more time since I'm onto a red. The kit is on my site. Yep, monkeyscreations.com. It's there because I just added the template photo to it this morning. So it is squared, which means this is a 10.5 inch piece of mesh. So I squared it at 10.5. We're going to take it curved side up, diamond shape, bring that top tip to the bottom, turn it sideways. Just kind of line these up. They're not too bad. This frame is only like $6, and it's 100% recycled plastic. They're not bad at all. I love them. So we're going to take this tip, line it up at the line. We're going to stretch it, and I'm going to pinch at the 3-inch mark. You do not really need to wood burn these because all your cut edges are going to be inside. And then we're going to take this edge, bring it to the middle. Take this edge, scrunch it to the middle. Now we're going to take this edge, we're going to put it straight to the ceiling, and then just bring it in. Just bring it in. So we're lining these two tips up. Howdy. Okay, and then we're going to take this edge, put it up to the ceiling, and walk it in. So now all three of our tips are lined up, and we're just going to band it. And just roll that up until it starts hitting resistance. And then you can kind of, for that one was actually almost perfect and I didn't have to do anything. But if you do, you can shape it and mold it from there. And then we're just going to cut off our excess. TikTok, I'm at 4,500 followers. Can I get 500 more? Yes. Okay, so there we go. There's your petal. I've got one more to make, and we will make it when we get to the center. Okay, So we're going to go up here to the red, and we're going to finish this row. One more red. So all of these extras until we get to here are going to be red. But just remember when you buy this kit to go in and download the template that I have attached to it. Okay. So I literally took a picture of this board. Hello from New York, Connecticut. First time watching. Yay. Do I have any other first time watchers? Say hi if you're a first time. Okay, so I just go in and open those up just a little bit. Okay, last red, and then we're going to finish off with our black. Now, this first row is always the longest because it has the most petals. But once you get past this first row, you'll be golden. Okay, now we're going to finish up with the black. First time watcher from Florida. Hello. What are the sparkly things behind me? Those are my flower sennas. So you can use them for sunflower sennas and all different kinds of things. Oh, I missed that red. We'll get there. We'll get it. So see how just laying these on top makes it more 3D? This is your favorite one? Yay! All right, last black and then one more red. Now, I don't like making these lolly petals too much. Y'all know that. But they do make a pretty wreath. Lord, I forgot all these red. First time in a long time. All right, two more and then we're done with this row, y'all. Bring that in. All right, last one on this row. Okay, so that's our first row. Our black dots we're bringing in from the sign. So let's clip these off. And then we're off to the next row. Thanks. Okay, so there we go. Now we are on to the next one. So we're going to start here the same thing. I'm going to do the regular holes and then come back and do the shared holes. Now on this row, we are not doing all of the shared rows. So if you get this kit, make sure you look at the template that I have attached so you know exactly what I'm doing, or look at your screenshot. If you didn't get your screenshot, go back and watch this video from the beginning, and I give you a chance to screenshot this, okay? Michelle, what is your tutu and IG so I can follow? I'm Monkey's Creations Texas on Instagram, and everything else is Monkey's Creations on Etsy, on YouTube, on Pinterest. Oh, that one's red. Hold on. Let me follow my template. That's why I wrote it. We have a red. Good morning. Good morning. What is your TikTok, Monkey's Creations? Yep. Red. See how this next row goes so much quicker? Because there's not as many petals, y'all. Okay, and then we have our black. So see how I'm mimicking this little thing right here at the top into the mesh as well. This is horizontal white stripe. Virginia, I do not have the 6-inch loaded yet. I have the 8-inch, but I will get them loaded today. I have to make them. That's why they're not loaded. I made the 8-inch, but I haven't made the 6-inch yet. Okay, now, as you can see, we've got our regular set of holes in, and now we're going to add, hold on, where's my top? That one and that one. Okay, so now we're going to add in, but I'm not doing like every shared, oh, I'm on the wrong, every shared. We're not going to go here to here, here to here. We're not going to complete this entire circle. What we're going to do is I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. This is a regular set, and then we're going to do this one. Regular set, do this one. Regular set, do this one. So we're not doing every one of those. Does that make sense? And you've not gone back? Yay! Okay, so I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to add these as I go so that y'all can kind of see the process. So we can do the same thing. We can either lay it on top or we can move it in. Completely up to you. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this is a kit. You can get on my website. And then we've got our regular. We're going right next to it. I understand that, but in general, I'm not sure what you're asking, Janice. I must have missed it. Okay, so we've got a black. Now we're going to bring in our red. Or maybe she's not asking me. I'm not sure. Okay, now we're coming in with our black dots to mimic the sign. So this one's black. This one's black. Now, obviously, if you don't want to follow my template, you can do this any way you would like. You could even do it doing just the sunflower petal or any other petal. I just like doing the ladybugs with this style petal, especially when I can kind of mimic those circles. So this one, we're going to go here. This one, we're going to go here. And this one, we're going to go here. So we're going to do red. No, I don't have just the sign available. And then we're going to go black. And black. Clip these off. We've only got one more row, y'all. So I'm going to make that last petal for y'all. Okay, so this is the top. So let's make this last petal. So it is squared. So it's 10.5 inches squared, curved side up, diamond shape. Bring that top to the bottom. Turn it sideways. And then just kind of line up your edges. Okay, those edges right there. I'm going to take that to the line, going to hold it, and we're going to stretch it out. And then we're going to pinch in the middle at the 3-inch mark. How long does it take me to come up with a design? I worked on this design for probably an hour and a half yesterday, trying to come up with a template, knowing that you only have 2 rolls of mesh, right? So it can be kind of mind-boggling. And then I'm just going to bring this edge in, bring this edge in. So that's what we have. And then we're going to take this edge, we're going to put it up to the ceiling and then just walk it in, just smush it in. So we're lining up those tips. Now we're going to do the same thing on this end. So up to the ceiling and smush it in. So all 3 of those tips are lined up. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky, I need to message you. I'll try to remember. And then all we got to do is band it. So it's kind of wonky, right? So just play with it, open it up, and there's your lolly. You got it? Yay, Roseanne finally got it. And then we're just going to cut off that excess. And now we're ready to finish up this ladybug. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing. Put in our regular ones. We're going to start with the black. Now I'm going to do the regular set of holes, just like we have been doing. And then I'm thinking it might be too much to add the shared, but we're going to see what it looks like before we add in the other shared holes. Oh, it's up to the ceiling part. Yeah, you got to put that edge up to the ceiling and then walk it in. Okay, now we're going to go red. Black. You've been practicing the petal? That's good. You got to practice. I promise you'll eventually get it. And it'll be like your aha moment. I got it, right? So we got red. Red. Oh, I didn't cut that one down. Let's cut that one down. Yeah, we can always do different, alternatives. And as I'm putting it together, I'll definitely tell you, what you could change if you want to save some mesh and those kinds of things. We got black. Because even the kits, I generally wing as well. So I know I knew this kit was going to take 2 rolls of mesh. So I order everything and then I literally wing it and figure it out. But as we, move, some things can change. So, all right, let's cut those off. Kind of see where we're at. She's going to be big and y'all. You getting the tuck-in petal? Yay! Okay, let's see. Y'all, we don't need these extra petals. Yes, I'm in Smyrna. And I'm thinking if we add them, it's going to be too much. I'm just trying to straighten these around so I can get a true look at what it looks like. Okay, so this is going to be your top. So it kind of mimics that sign. Oh, look how cute that is, y'all. This is the large Unique in the Creek flower board. Yes. So if you wanted to add, you know, more of the black dots, you could do less of the red and bring in more black dots to mimic the sign if you wanted. That'll be totally up to you. So let's attach our sign and I'll turn it over for y'all. So I'm just going right okay, so here's the top of our board. Here's the bottom. We've got a complete middle. So I'm just going to pull that till I feel a little bit of resistance. You don't want to pull it tight because you don't want it to smush your petals, right? Oh, look how cute. And then we can go in and we can open our petals, make sure they're sitting the way we want them to. You've got some wonky petals, straighten them up. Open them up. You can see I'm just going through like right here and opening that petal up. And there you go. Now, like I said, you can use my template that I've attached on my website with this kit, or you can use, you know, come up with your own, whatever you want to do. I've done the hard work for you and given you my template, but that doesn't mean you have to use it for sure. Look how stinking cute that is. But we definitely could have added, you know, a couple more blacks on that, on this row. You know, so like there and there. Maybe one there, so you can see how just adding those other black dots changes kind of the look of it. So it's really however you want to do it for sure. Where do you get the flower boards? You can get them at uniqueinthecreek.com. Uniqueinthecreek.com. I will, Facebook, I'll share my affiliate link if you want to use it to get some boards. And that's all I got, y'all. Any questions? So I will say I've still got, out of the ones I made, what did we say? I wrote it up here at the top. Let me see if I can dig under here and see what I wrote. I can't. But if you watch the beginning of this, I give you the numbers that I said I cut. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black left. So that'll give you a new count. Okay. Do they make a bee sign? You could do a bee. You probably could for sure. Yeah, I've done bees just like this before. So either way. Where you been, Joyce? All right. From Italy. I want to come to Italy. You have an extra room? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I've got some running around to do with Mom, and then I will come home and we'll get the kits packed up and get them ready to ship out. So that's all I got. So all the kits should ship out tomorrow. Tomorrow is cup day. I've got some awesome new decals, some new cups. So I will see y'all tomorrow at 10 o'clock for that. So y'all have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.